YouTube was Amateur Boys there back with another bang. In this video, I'm gonna be talking about is Boots Ennis ducking Virgil Ortiz? Let's get it. Boots Ennis had an interview where he said, "I'm going to show out. I'm going to shine. Like I said, this is what I wanted. Fighting for another belt. This is all I needed." He also said, when asked about Turkey wanting him to fight Tio and the winner or loser of Ryan Garcia Devin Haney rematch, he said, "My thoughts are I'm focused on what's in front of me on April 12th." Right? So, and he said his main focus is collecting this belt and focus on the task in front of me, getting the job done, and we'll see from there. You have to pay attention to what's in front of you. Just focus on what's in front of you, get that job done, and then move on to the next thing. I like that coming from Boots, right? And he said a lot, so I'm gonna unpack it. First of all, he said he's gonna show out. He said he's gonna shine. And I believe him. You know, he had 2 bad performances. Not bad, just mediocre. In fact, you know, it was very average. Karen, he got that type of style to do that to you, though. People don't understand. Ukrainians, Russians, you're not gonna have a pretty looking fight against these guys, right? Let's even name some of the top 3 guys in boxing who had controversial fights versus Russian and Ukrainian fighters. The first one to have a controversial fight with a Russian or Ukrainian fighter, I think it was Canelo. Was it Canelo? Canelo. Canelo had 2, in fact. Canelo had a controversial win over Triple G, and then he lost to Bivol. So we know that Russian fighters give, especially Mexican fighters, a problem. And people not talking about Madrimov and Virgil Ortiz. Russians don't usually lose to Mexicans. It's not very common, right? I got Madrimov whooping Ortiz ass. That's just me personally. But like I'm saying, Soviet fighters, Triple G gave Canelo problems. Bivol gave Canelo problems. And then we go to Lomachenko and Devin. Lomachenko gave Devin all type of problems, right? Some people say he beat Devin. I think it was a draw, me personally. And then we go all the way to Bud Crawford. You know, Bud Crawford fought Madrimov. Madrimov gave Crawford problems. He was spoiling the fight. He was doing a lot of clinching when he would get hurt, but he was making it hard, right? He would do a lot of foot feints, come in and out of range, pendulum step, get out of range. He was making Bud life difficult, right? And that's what Russian and Ukrainian fighters can do. So I think Boots Ennis need to be locked in. I think, is your boy Ukrainian or is he just European? Stanionis. I'm not sure. But I know that he's a come forward. I know he got a lot of pressure to him. He can box. I just don't think he's talented enough for Boots, right? I don't think he's long enough, big enough, strong enough, quick enough, fast enough, right? He might be tough, he might be durable, but Boots just got a little something extra. It's natural. He blessed with it. It's like a wide receiver going against a cornerback. Yeah, the cornerback fast, he's strong, but what the receiver got, you can't teach. A lot of these receivers got big dumbass hands. They 6'2". You don't understand the strength difference from a 5'10" man to like a 6'1", 6'2" man. It's a Jurassic strength difference because they got longer bones, meaning they could put on more muscle, and it don't look like they real strong, but them dudes are strong as shit. So the taller you are, the more naturally strong you are. That's just basic physics, right? The more strength you have the capability of getting. That's why when we look at a LeBron James, all right, LeBron James 6'8" buff. Compare LeBron James to a 5'8" buff dude. Is no comparison, right? He a foot taller. He a whole foot taller, and he's buff, right? He probably 120 pounds heavier, pure muscle. So Boots is the mismatch to a lot of these welterweights, and that's why people begging him to fight Virgil, right? And obviously they got a fight on my birthday in Jersey, April 12th. But allegedly he turned down Virgil offer, right? It was weird. It was a whole bunch of controversy. I think Eddie did a terrible job of making that happen. I think that these fighters, when they get to a certain level, they should start doing, like, making fights happen with each other. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence came together to make that fight. There was no middleman. They made it happen between both of them. It was no middleman, right? No middleman needed. And I think if Virgil and Boots gonna make a fight, it's gonna be no middleman. I could be wrong, but I think Boots made this unification without Eddie. I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong, but I think that's what happened, right? Sometimes when you get rid of the middleman, you can go directly to the source, and it's more efficient, right? And it's way more efficient. So yeah, at the end of the day, Boost got what he wanted, a unification. People say he dug Virgil. I'm gonna be completely honest about Virgil. Virgil should be challenging champs at 54. What are you worrying about to do that 47 for? If you're a real contender at 54, what are you begging to do from welterweight to come up to fight you for? Like, just think about how illogical. That's like Devin Haney begging who an undefeated champ at 130. Is there an undefeated champ at 130? I don't think so. That's like Devin Haney begging one of the champs at 130, O'Shaquie Foster or Lamont Roach to come fight him at lightweight. That's pretty much doing what Tank did, right? But Tank wasn't crying for them. Like, Virgil's crying for Boost to come fight him, right? No, it's like, dude, you're at 54. Fight the 54 pounders. Boost gonna fight you sooner than later, right? Y'all gonna fight. Trust me. Y'all was supposed to fight at welterweight, but guess who messed that up, Virgil? It was you. Now you crying because he don't want to move up and follow your demands, bro. Make your own career, bro. If you this big king of 54, then go get a belt. Real talk. Go get you a belt at 54. Then Boots have something to come up for. Because a lot of these, let me be honest, this is what they want Boots to do. They want Boots to vacate his belts, move up and lose, so he'll be stuck. Then they can blackball him. That's exactly, they want Boots to vacate his belts, move up and lose, so they can blackball him after that. That's exactly what they want Boots to do. What Boots doing right now, he's saying, fuck the system. I'm gonna get all my belts and become undisputed. Fuck what y'all saying. And I respect that, because as a black fighter, you gotta do what you want to do. You can't listen to these fans, because they fickle. They gonna act like they really supporting you. Soon as you lose, they gonna turn on you. That's what these fans do, right? So you gotta do what's best for you at the end of the day. These fans couldn't give a fuck less about you, Boots. And that's exactly what they want Boots to do, right? And I think Boots beats this guy, but their best case scenario is Boots to vacate all his belts, move up, lose to Virgil, so they can blackball him at 54. That's what everybody wanted to do. But it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Till next time.